Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. Um, Feel free to use the chat and introduce yourself if you can. Let me double check. Panelists can chat with everyone. Yep. And let us know where you're tuning from and why you are here today. All right. And also let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. All right. We got 47 people here already. Hey, Ruben, hello from Dublin. Hello, how are you? Sarah, England, Dublin, England, and from Cork, um, Fleur, I guess from Spain, Sandra from New York. Ruben, yeah, I can see you perfectly. I'm good, thank you. And yourself? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Shane from Ireland, Sarah, USA, Sinead from Wexford, Ireland, Dublin, Kieran, Jennifer from Germany. Hello, hello. Andrew from Johannesburg, is that right? All right, Rocks, Italy, great, thank you. Karen, London, and Slovenia, hello. Amoni, USA, New Jersey. Chipo, England. Wayne from South Africa. Sonam from England. Well, there's a lot. I'm not gonna be read everyone here. Jason, England. Lily, Ireland. France. Uh, UK, Dublin, Philippines. Wow, wow, wow. Italy, Greece, Ireland, Spain, South Africa. Hey, great to see you all here today. We got 55 teachers here watching right now. Hey, thanks for joining me for this webinar today. So we plan to have Steffi with me today as well, but she couldn't join, so it's gonna just be me presenting, and I hope the webinar gonna be super helpful for you guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen with you right now. Okay, so I'll share screen with you right now, and I will do the slideshow. So can you guys see my screen? Okay, let me see the chat here. South Africa, Tina, yeah, Sarah, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good. Good, good. Thank you, thank you. Yep. So we're gonna have a packed 1 hour session, and the session is recorded. The webinar is recorded. All right. So if you have to leave early, feel free to. If you join late, don't worry about it. This is recorded. We're gonna send the recording to you. Okay, to your email, the email you use to register for the webinar. We're gonna send an email to you with the recording. So before we get started, just wanted to make sure you know how to use Zoom webinar if this is your first time here. So on the bottom of the window you're looking right now, there's a chat. So that's where you're chatting. So in case you haven't got a place, you haven't figured out where to chat, you can find the chat on the bottom of your window, no window, okay? And you want to make sure you select to everyone. Let me see if anyone's sending the message to host, right? Sometimes people send the message to host and the panelists only. That means only me can see it. So if you want everyone to see your message, you want to select everyone. All right. And and also the Q&A section. So if you have questions, and you don't want me to miss it, make sure you have the questions in the Q&A section. Also on the bottom, okay, you can see Q&A section. And if you ask the question in the chat, I probably wouldn't be able to answer it because everyone's sending messages. They're gonna be gone, by the time we get to the Q&A section. So make sure you use the Q&A section for questions, and feel free to ask anonymously. Okay, so if you don't want to show your name, you can just ask questions anonymously. Okay. All right, so before we get started, before I even introduce myself, I want to know you more. All right, I want to start with a quick survey. Quick survey. Let me see how to do this. Okay. Quick survey. I have a few questions. Uh, okay, okay, quick survey. Yeah, webinar survey, poll, and quiz. This one. Okay, so there are gonna be a few questions. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna launch a poll. I think this is gonna work. So you're gonna see a window pop up, I guess, and then you will be able to answer these questions. Okay. So I'm gonna do it now. Then I'll tell you what questions they are. Okay. I'll click on launch. All right. Do you guys see anything pop up on your screen with the polls? Right, with the four questions, I believe. Can you see that? And then you just need to answer these questions and you submit, and we'll collect the answers. I don't really use this that much. I want to make sure everyone can see it. You see something pop up on the screen. Yeah. So take your time, okay? Take your time to answer these questions. So the first question we ask is about where are you right now in your TEFL journey? So we got quite of different, teachers from different stage in their journey. Right? Some of you might be just working on your TEFL course right now. You're trying to get the course down, try to finish your course. Some of you probably just graduated, right? You're just exploring options, or you're applying for jobs, or you're already teaching, just looking for the next role, your career change, what else you can do. Answer that question when you can. And in one word, how do you feel about the job search? You can just type one word. How do you feel about job search? Okay, I'm gonna read the answers later on after we finish this, and then next question, which type of job are you aiming for right now? So there are quite a few different options in this TEFL world. I'm not actually gonna go through this more in depth later on in the presentation. But what are you thinking right now? Where do you want to find a job if you are looking for a job, right? Online schools, online teaching. Are you thinking about online teaching with online schools, companies, platforms, or doing some more in-person language school private academy teaching, or you're thinking about teaching business English, corporate training, or you want to have your own independent tutoring teaching, right? Or others, if you want to specify in the chat, if you want to, feel free to do that. The last question, what's been or could be, if you've been searching for a job, right, or you haven't, right, what's been or what could be the hardest part you think about finding a TEFL job, right? Writing a CV, doing the application, or knowing where to find or look for jobs, or preparing for interviews, or making demo lessons, doing demo lessons, or just a kind of lack of confidence, not sure I'm ready yet. A lot of kind of mindset challenges there, right? Or others, please specify. So these are the questions. So what I'm gonna do is actually I cannot see that. Okay. Now I'll give you guys maybe another 20 seconds to finish the poll. Right now we have okay, let me see here. We have 50 people answered the poll. So how many people we have here? Okay. We have 71 people watching, so we have 50 people have finished the poll. So if you haven't finished, I'll give you another maybe 10 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. We have 52. Finish the poll. Yeah, I'll just end the poll. I can read the results. Okay. V3. Anyone still working on it? We have 71. I mean, if you are, it's not convenient for you to do the poll, totally fine. If you just want to listen, it's okay. All right. 75%. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll now. Okay, end the poll now. All right. Oh, how can I share results? Can I share results? Okay, I just click on share results. You can see the results now. Do you see the results? Yes. Oh, great. Okay. So let's take a look at this, right? We got more than half actually still completing my TEFL course. Okay, you're in the middle of the course. 20% exploring options, and 20% applying for jobs. 6% looking for the next role. Great. So more than half of you guys are still completing the TEFL course. The details. Okay. All right, options. Okay, maybe let's do this. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. I'll just share my screen. I think these are more details here. Um, in one word, how do you feel about the job search? Okay, so I think the biggest one that jumping out, overwhelmed, unsure, nervous, started course, feel searching, stressed, challenging, exhausting. Okay, I totally understand. It can be a very exhausting work, kind of process, overwhelmed. And that's why you're here, right? To understand how this works. Number three, which type of jobs are you aiming for right now? Online teaching. Wow, 74% people selected online teaching, and 46% selected language schools. 13% visiting the corporate training, and 21%, okay, 39%, 21 teachers selected independent tutoring. And you can have multiple options. It doesn't have to be like one option. You can basically choose more than one here, right? Last but not least, what's being could be the hardest part of finding a TEFL job. Writing a CV, 39. Okay, the most difficult part is knowing where to apply, finding legit jobs. Great. Okay, we get that covered. Preparing for interview, this 48%. Confidence, okay, 39%. So this is the dominant one, knowing where to apply, finding legit jobs. Okay, I hope this webinar helpful, and I'm glad that we got all the covered. So yeah, so let's get back to the slides here, okay? So how do you feel about the survey? Anything surprise you from the answers from your peers? Anything that surprised you, feel free to share in the chat. Nothing surprising to me that much. I feel like it is an overwhelming process, and we just need to know more information to get us better prepared. And there are a lot of things that are available already right now to help us. Okay, not too much. Nice to know the problems are common. Yeah, you can see that, right? Okay, so now let's get started. I want to quickly introduce myself. So, is there anyone, this is the first time you met me? Because I've been doing a few kind of webinars with you guys before. If this is new, if we are new to you, put new in the chat. If you've been to our webinar before, let us know too. Okay, new. Okay, quite new people here. Yep, that's good. Thanks for letting me know. So my name is James Liu. I grew up in China. Right now, I live in the US because I came to the United States for my PhD, MBA. I did my postdoc and all that, stay in academia for 10 years. Then I moved to management consulting. After that, then start a business. Now we have this business helping teachers. In the past 6 years, we worked with hundreds of teachers, thousand teachers actually in our community, and a lot of them increase their rates. They're making a good living with their business, with their teaching, and we're working on some AI product I'm very excited about. I'm not going to talk about it now, but if you stay in our community, we'll let you know soon. So Bowie Strategy is the company. We founded it in January 2019. It's been over 6 years, almost 7 years now. So we help teachers, educators turn their expertise in career opportunities. That's what we talk about today, like what's your career opportunities, how you leverage your expertise there. We also help our teachers start their teaching businesses, help them make passive income with digital courses, digital products like memberships. So we do a lot of different things, helping teachers monetize their expertise. If you're a teacher, what you can do to have a better living, right? Earn more money, right? Basically. So, yeah, we've been working with teachers for over 6 years in our community. We have over 50,000 teachers working with us. Then we work with more than 5,000 teachers, in person, and through our community, through our group courses or one-on-one courses. Um, Okay, so getting results and reaching goals, right? And by the way, I'm not a teacher, so I've never been a teacher, okay? And if you have questions, make sure to put it in the Q&A section as I suggested, so we don't miss your question, okay? So getting results, reaching goals. I'm gonna share the slides with you, so you can click on these links to see, some of the results from our clients. visit our website. We have a website here. There are a lot of free resources. You can share the link. I'll share link with you. And we have our Facebook group as well. On Facebook, we got 18,000, more than 18,000 members there. If you want to join, I'll share the link with you. Okay. So these are links I want to share with you. If you want to stay in our community, and we can support you, okay, in the future after this webinar. So our Facebook group and our client reviews and our website and the monthly events. We do a lot of events, free events every month. If you want to check them out, and also you can find all the events we did previously. You can look for the recording available on the website. Okay. All right. So agenda for today, we're gonna do a welcome introduction. That's the part we did. We are 6 minutes late. It's okay. We're gonna catch up, and then we're gonna spend most of the time doing talking about the 7 steps to land your next TEFL job fast. So we're gonna go through the 7 steps one step at a time, and then additional resources and courses. I'm gonna share some resources at the end, and then we're gonna do a Q&A for 10 minutes. Okay. So I want you guys to stay to the end to receive all slides of the webinar as your show bonus, okay? If you can stay to the end of the webinar, I'm gonna share the link where you can download the PDF of the slides that we shared today, so you can have it as a reference for future. But it's only for people who can stay to the end, okay? So let's now move on to 7 steps. Let me check. You guys all good? All good? Am I too fast? Too slow? Any feedback so far before we jump on to the 7 steps? All good. All good. Okay. I'm trying to be slower so we don't have to rush this. Okay. If you guys have questions, make sure to put in the Q&A section. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing some questions there. So I will get back to you at the end with these questions. Okay. All right. Great. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. Thanks for the support there. Chipo, Luz, Mallory. Great. Great. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you very much. Okay, 7 steps. So I like things to be like more step by step approach. It's just help you reduce the overwhelm, right? So if you have everything, okay, I'm gonna look for a job, and then just everything is all together, you're gonna feel very much overwhelmed. But like, if we can segment them into steps, one step at a time, it makes things more manageable. So we're gonna talk through these steps. Okay, step one, know yourself. So I think a lot of people probably skip this one, right? They feel like they know themselves, but actually probably not, because there are a lot of things you need to know about yourself before you make decisions on which type of jobs, how you want to approach the job. Um, right? Knowing yourself is kind of important. So career change starts with clarity. Before you explore jobs, understand what you want. So a couple things you want to really clarify. For example, your strength and the transferable skills. A lot of teachers have questions like this. Okay, I'm looking for a job, so I can only do this. Do I have more options? So oftentimes we actually have a lot of transferable skills like your communication, your planning, adaptability. So basically, you can do a lot more things than you actually can do if you know yourself. You know your strengths, your transferable skills, values and motivations. What matters most? There are different jobs, like online teaching, in-person teaching, the schools, company platforms, right? So what you value the most? Flexibility, stability, the impact, the pay. What is the most important thing here, right? And what are non-negotiables? So what is your bottom line? Okay, deal breakers like salary, schedule, location. Some people are okay with relocate. Some people are not okay. They want some flexibility. They want to do remote work, right? What to avoid? The stress triggers, environment that drain you, like you want to avoid something, right? So these are things you really need to understand. So now we're gonna do a 3 minute self-reflection, okay? So I want you guys to take 3 minutes to think about this. This might not be your final answers, but it's a good start. Okay, let you think about yourself, think about your preference, your non-negotiables, your some things you want to avoid. So 3 minutes, you're gonna jot down. Number one, the top 3 skills you can bring to any role. What do you think your skills that you can bring to any role? Top 3 skills. Number two, 2 non-negotiables I need in a I need in a job, right? Something like non-negotiables, location, flexibility, right? Whatever you want to mention there. And one thing I definitely want to avoid, all right? Share your answer in the chat. Think about this, right? 3 minutes. I'll give you 3 minutes, and then I'll read some of the answers. Okay. All right. Let me just get my headset here. Can you still hear me? Okay, guys. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. 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 Yeah, if you can just think about all these, skills, non-negotiables, and things you want to avoid. It's a practice exercise. It doesn't have to be final answers. It's just to get you to think. Okay, all right, I'm looking for jobs. I'm looking for direction, right? So what are my uh other requirements, right? Because that will help you guide you towards the options. Yeah. Okay. A cooperation, creativity, communication. These are skills. Zero tolerance, compassion, creativity. That's good. That's good. I like that. Triple, effective communication, attention to details, and creativity. That's good. Ruben, communication, interpersonal skills, friendly. All right. Wayne, clarity, transparency, communication. Great. Um, a, a doodle, number two is the two non-negotiables. 10 minutes commute, clear communication environments. That's good. 10 minutes commute. I like that. Deepa, number one, patience, care, tolerance, enthusiasm to continue to learning and improving my skills. Number two, support when needed and growth. Number three, working weekends. Yeah, that's your things you want to avoid, right? Working weekends. That's great. That's very clear to me, Deepa. Good job with that, right? Eduardo, that's number three, toxic coworkers. That's things you want to avoid. Caring, approachability, enthusiasm, creativity. Okay, support. Again, you guys can take a look at each other's answers as well. As you can see, it's something probably you know. Oh, I probably know that already, but really kind of reflects and put it down, and you that already gets you some clarity. Oh, this is me. This is what I really need. This is what I really want to avoid, and this is the skills I can emphasize more, right? To any roles. So it's good. It's good. Toxic culture. That's from Karen. Heavy workload for little pay. Emma. Okay, harmony, rigid structure, only doing things because it's the way it's done, not taking feedback, flexibility. Number three, harmony, that's the things you want to avoid. Sarah want to avoid not being able to communicate the students. Well, okay, great, great. Thanks for putting down your answers. Okay, guys, that's great. Feel free to look at each other's answers. I'm not gonna be able to read everyone's. Um, it's good. It's good. It's good. All right. All right. So, let me read the last one, Sarah. Planning, compassion, lifelong learner, stable wage, virtual, and ability to work mornings, evening, or other flexibility schedule. No Sundays. Religious prohibition. Okay. Great. Great. Awesome. All right, guys. So that's step one, right? There are gonna be more questions you need to ask yourself to reflect. Like what I said here, the skills, motivation, non-negotiable, what to want to avoid. Once you know that, it's gonna be easier to get a direction. And step two will be know the jobs. Okay, not all TEFL jobs are the same. Choosing the right path to make the job search clearer and faster, right? You know yourself, and then what are the options here, right? The jobs, and then you will be able to find the one that you think is gonna better align with your preference, right? So the main job types. So in this type of world, right? In the type of world, there are basically four categories. Number one is online schools, company platforms. Number two, language schools, private academies. Number three, basic English corporate training. Number four, independent tutor and teaching. Let me just talk through them one by one very quickly, okay? Um, yeah, Daniel, can you please slow down just a little? Yeah, I'll try. I'll try. Let's slow down. But don't worry, this is recorded, and will share slides with you, so you don't have to know all the details and you don't have to take notes. Okay, don't take notes. You're gonna get the slides. You're gonna get a recording. Why don't you just listen and do the exercise? Don't need to take notes. Okay, don't take notes. So number one, online school components platform. So about them, right? It gives you the flexibility, right? Especially if you are very much care about location, the schedule, and also give you the global opportunities. You can teach students, out of your country, from other countries, but also it's very competitive, often lower pay on these schools, companies and the platforms. So some research, this is from some research. It's about $10 to $20 for most new TEFL teachers. That's kind of the rate new TEFL teachers will be looking for, and then looking at, and then up to $30 to $40 an hour for experienced teachers with the niches. Okay, niches. I don't know if you guys know about niches. Niches is like you have a focus, so you're not general teacher, right? You can have a focus, and we'll have some examples later on. So that's kind of a rate. We did some research. It can be lower, it can be higher, but usually online schools, companies, platforms, that's how much people usually charge or earn. Where can you teach TEFL online, right? So there are a lot of if you Google, if you search online, there are many online schools, online companies, online platforms because they're recruiting online teachers, right? They have their presence online. You can easily find all the places like Cambly, Lingoda, Preply, italki. There's so many more for TEFL teachers to teach English, teach language. There are pros and cons. I'm not going to compare them today. There are a lot of websites, blogs, articles comparing different places. You can definitely check them out. Okay, so that's number one: online teaching, online schools, online companies, online platforms. Number two, language schools, private academies. So this is a more structured environment, and steady contracts, moderate pay. So if you can get into some of these language schools, private academies, you're looking more for the stability, um, more stability than online teaching, right? So basic this contracts, they give you students. The rates we're looking at, as in the US, $16 to $26 an hour as a general English instructor. So the ZipRecruiter data. Many private language schools in the UK pay between 15 to 30 pounds per hour with entry level roles on the lower end. So these are all kind of statistically speaking. We got some from the resources. Again, it can be lower, can be higher, but that's kind of a range. So number three, business English corporate training. So this one does give higher pay. You work with professional clients, but it does require more confidence because you work with some high profile professionals, and it requires some confidence and adaptability. The rates can range from anywhere between $20 to $30 an hour, and experienced professionals can earn more than $50 an hour, and on average $20 to $60 an hour, depending on the expertise and the clientele. That's kind of with business English and with the corporate training. Number four, independent tutoring teaching. So we work with a lot of independent teachers. They all like about the freedom, right? I can set my own rates, I can set my own schedules. But you have to draw your own marketing, you have to manage your own clients. So there are pros and cons, right? You have to do a lot of marketing, you have to do sales, you have to manage your clients, and in the same time, you also have the freedom to set rates. You own your business, right? You are the owner, so you decide, you make decisions. With rates, usually people start with 15 to $30 an hour for general teaching if you are getting your private students. So it wouldn't be that much of difference, comparing to other options. With test prep usually get higher. Test prep, like TOEFL, IELTS, GCSE, all these test GR, all the test prep niches or niches, you can charge a little bit higher. If you work with the industry specific tutoring, so you work with a specific industry, that's your niche, and we have clients charging over $100 an hour, and some clients even charge more than $150 an hour in high end private niche teaching. So I would say the potential is really high, but you have to also consider this one requires more skills developed in marketing sales, a lot more things you have to worry about compared to other options. So overall, just quick note on here. having a niche increase your rates. It doesn't matter where you work. You know, if you have a niche, you have a specialty, it does help you. Some examples I want to show you with our clients, for example, LZ. So her niche is real estate professionals. So she doesn't teach everyone. She works with real estate professionals. Even if you have a niche, if you are on the online school, online platforms, no, you can still charge a higher rate because you are more or less specialist than general teacher. James, one of our clients who work with Chinese salespeople, can charge over $80 an hour. Amy, she worked with the NGO, International Corporation Professionals. They all do business English, as you can see, business English with the niche, and she charges $95 an hour. And Simone worked with the international doctors in the US. He charges $100 an hour. And Matt's a very interesting one. He works with the football professionals. I know football is popular in Europe. He works with the football coaches, analysts, players, etc. He charges over $120 an hour, euros an hour. So when you get your slides, you can, if you click on this the link below the images, you can see their reviews or their interviews. Feel free to do that. Okay. So for those of you who are interested in private teaching, if you want to become an independent teacher, we have this 21-day challenge. We have this $30, a 30% discount, exclusive discount with the premium TEFL with our collaborator. If you want to take a look at the 21 challenge, I will share the link with you. You do get a 30% discount, okay? Just want to give you a heads up on that. All right, so this is step 2 about the job, what are the jobs that aligns best, what jobs you want to look for in your job search, right? So I want to do a quick exercise again here. So think about the skills, non-negotiables you put down in step 1. So what path fits you best right now? So these 4 different options. Share your choice in the chat. So we did a survey at the beginning. Remember, Neil, after you knowing yourself more, after you knowing all these opportunities, the rates, the pros and cons of each option, what are the options for you now? You can put more than one. Okay, just put your numbers into the chat. Okay. Um, I can see like 1 4, 1 4 2 3 2 3 2 1 4 1 and 4. A lot of people do 1 and 4. Yeah, 1 and 4 do come together. No, a lot of our clients, they start with online schools, companies. In the meantime, they're building their business. They come do this side by side at the same time, because the online school company platforms can give you quick return. You usually can get some students quicker, and the independent teaching tutoring doesn't give you the quick return, but in the long run, it gives you more potential in the future. So a lot of people do both of them, 1 and 4 at the same time. I can see that 3 and 4. Gotcha. Great. Yeah, share your answers in the chat if you want to share with us. Feel free to do that. Okay. All right. Step 3 is to build your toolkit. All right. It's not like, okay, I want to find a job or just go for a job, go look for a job. So you know yourself, you know what type of job you want to look for or apply for. Then you want to build your toolkit. So there are things you need, right, to you to apply for a job, to get students. So the application toolkit is what gets you noticed and taken seriously by employers. So for TEFL, usually means there are 4 different things that usually you're gonna need to prepare, the CV or the resume, right? And a cover letter. And also, if you are going to, let's say, get students on a profile on the with the online school or online platform, online company, they usually require you to have an intro video, right? And also profile on platforms. You know, how can you describe yourself on a platform for students to choose from you, right? Choose you from all these other competitors. So these are 4 things usually you're gonna need, regardless of which option you choose, right? These 4 options, one of these 4 options you choose, you're gonna need these 4. Um, so now I want to ask a question, like among these 4, CV, intro video, online profile, cover letter, like these 4, which one you find the most challenging, the hardest one? I want to kind of understand that. Number 2, intro videos, 3 2 1 1 2. Okay, CV, 3 and 4. Okay, cover letter, video. Yeah, a lot of people choose video. Yeah, video. I can understand, a video you have to record yourself, right? Doesn't make sense. Two, three. Thanks for sharing, guys. Thanks for sharing. Two, three, four. So uh, I want to share some AI prompt with you, but before that, I want to know, do you guys use AI at all on ChatGPT, for example? Let me know in the chats. Number one, never used. Two, about once a week. Number three, a few times a week. Number four, every day. All right, there are people never used. Okay, never used. Three, two. Um, Not for videos though. ChatGPT every day. Andrew Merton, great. No, three, three, four, four, two. Yeah, there are a few number ones. Number two. It's good that a lot of number three and four as well. All right, two, two, three, two. It's good. So I think majority of you guys have been using. Some of you have never used. Don't worry. Okay. All right, that's good. So I prepare some prompts, or for example, CV and resume prompts. Um, Once you get a slide, you can just copy paste the prompt into ChatGPT, help you develop your resume, for example, and then intro video script AI prompt. So the video you can edit video, right? But still, right now, if you are using ChatGPT, for example, you just develop a script, then you can edit your script, right? That will help you with the intro video. At least the intro video, the script, follow the best practice, right? Introduce and enthusiasm and book lesson, right? So there are a call to action that follows the best practice intro video, online profile, how to write bios. So the AI can help you write bios, all that. So these are the prompts. If you never use the AI, probably get lost a little bit here. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry about it. You got the slides, you got the recording. You can revisit this again. If you used AI before, ChatGPT, for example, you understand what I'm doing here, right? So you can use the AI prompt to help you develop, the resume, the CV, the script for the for the video, and then can help you update your online profile. All right. So a cover letter, for example, you can also use the prompt to help you develop a cover letter. Sometimes you can even you have this job here, you copy paste and then develop a cover letter specifically for that job. A lot of different ways to use AI to help you make more customized cover letter, highlights your expertise, right, and help you get attention. So another course I'm gonna remind you again at the end of the workshop. If you guys want to take more training, especially if you are new to AI or you are not very confident in using AI tools, we have this AI course, and you do get 30% discount as well because our affiliation with Premium TEFL International. Okay, so exclusive 30% discount. I'll remind you at the end. So we do have a course for teachers who never use AI or not very confident in using AI. So that's step three. Step three, develop your toolkit, including your CV, your resume, your videos, your profile. Number four, you got that ready? Then let's see where are the jobs, right? Find job openings. I remember in the poll at the beginning, remember 70% choose I don't know where to find a job. And this is where I'm gonna help you a little bit. The first of all is that you should stop guessing, right? And you should know where to look. The red platform, the networks save you time and energy. You need to know where you can actually find useful information, the job listings, the jobs. So where to find jobs? There are three options here I'm going to introduce. Number one, job boards or platforms, online teaching platforms, other resources, right? So job boards and the platform, um, I guess there are international places, there are regional places. I wouldn't be able to give you all the places. TEFL.com, Div CSO Cafe, Indeed is also a platform people actually submit their application or these HRs post jobs, right? LinkedIn is a good place. You can find a lot of academies or schools looking for teachers on LinkedIn. They're the common places you can look for, and there are more. There are more. Okay, I'm gonna share a little bit more later on. So online teaching platforms, I mentioned already a few. The Preply, italki, company, verbally, they all have their own pros and cons. So you want to compare and take a look at which one works for you, and there are more out there. So there's a link you can click on. You actually can see more. A lot of sources, this the places usually people don't spend a lot of time on, like the Facebook, LinkedIn groups, recruiters, agencies. You can also look for agencies that can send you students, right? That can be a good place too. Personal referrals, if you know someone who knows someone, that's a resources too. And I do have an AI prompt as well here to help you because AI can search online, right? They can go on internet and look for things. So if you have a prompt that tells AI what you're looking for, right? You can insert a role, what you want to apply, and then you can ask AI to go on internet and look for these websites or places you can check it out. Instead of you checking it yourself, you can ask AI to do the first round of searching and send you all the links that are available. And you can just it save you time, right? You don't have to just look for yourself. You can get a clean list and then you can take a look at them yourself later on. That save you time. Gemini, all the AI tools should be fine. Gemini, Gronk, ChatGPT, red flags to watch for. Okay, so while there are a lot of places they post jobs, but you have to really be careful. There are offers that are too good to be true. Pay offers. I'm in some of the Facebook groups. There sometimes they post that just too good to be true. They pay you a lot of money, and then they ask you to apply, and then can be a scam. Sometimes they actually ask you to pay first and then they never send you something. So you have to be really careful with this too good to be true. I give you kind of a rate range already. So if there are things that just hey, it's not it's not common, you have to be more careful, right? V contracts, no clear hours and pay, you have to be careful. Asking for upfront payments, some of the recruiters, some of the companies ask you to pay first, which can be higher risk for you, right? You have to be careful. No online reviews or sketchy reputation. So if you, especially you find some recruiters or companies online, you never heard about them before, you want to do some research before you actually spend time or even money with them, right? So red flags to watch for. Networking matters. Many jobs and post publicly, just so you know, right? So sometimes the job is posted and they already got people for it. So you do want to network a little bit, get to know people, the company, agent. If you are looking for a job in a academy, private academy or schools, if you know someone inside, it's going to be super helpful. If you want to find a job on these online schools platforms, talk to people who are already working on these platforms so you understand how this works better, right? And there are like LinkedIn alumni groups and teaching communities, right? All these places, just go there, ask questions, and hey, I'm looking for these type of jobs, what you guys would you recommend? People gonna, I know teachers gonna support teachers, right? So networking matters. That's step 4. So there are a lot of places. I hope this is helpful. I know this 70% people choose this one, right? There are places, and we have the AI to help you gather the information to save you time, and also networking kind of important because when a job become public available, probably before that is already gone, because they already have people they know they can fill in, and then they don't even give and take any interviews. So you want to do some network as much as you can, right? So step 5, apply with confidence. So applications that stand out get interviews, right? No, you know yourself, you know your job, you did your toolkits, you have your toolkit, you know what job you're looking for the job openings, you find them, and then now it's the application. So you need to do a good job with the application. Key application principles, so some best practices, right? So you want to tailor every cover letter, CV to the job. So previously gonna be kind of hectic to do this. Now with the AI can help you customize it very quickly. And then it wouldn't be perfect, but you still need to adjust and do your validation, right? Your proofread, make sure, but it can save you a lot of time to customize or save your cover letter to every single job, right? So show students outcome, not just tasks. A lot of people just say, hey, I work with some students, but on the resume, on the application, you want to quantify the results. That always helps a lot with the application. Highlight transferable skills. A lot of you guys have transferable skills, like communication, adaptability, cross-cultural awareness, for example. and keep it concise, right? Recruiters can or read. If you have your cover letter a few pages, probably wouldn't be the best for the application. So common mistakes to avoid: sending the same generic cover CV everywhere, writing cover letters that repeat the CV, overloading with jargon and teaching only language, ignoring culture context. For example, US, UK, the employer expectations can be different, right? There are common mistakes. So I have another AI prompt to help you improve your applications. Basically, you just upload things that you created and let AI review and give you feedback to help you improve. Okay, I'm not gonna read it. So again, you might be lost if you never used AI before. You go, oh, can AI even do this? Don't worry, okay. This is recorded. You're gonna get the slides. You can always come back to this. And I would recommend the AI course if you really think you should catch up with AI. You get 30% discount with the AI course. Okay, step 6 is your interview. Okay, finish application. Hopefully, you're gonna get some interviews. And once you get an interview, you need to work on an interview. You need to get prepared, right? The interview isn't just about them testing you; it's also showing your skills that match their needs, right? It's the alignment. That's what they're looking for. What they're looking for: clear communication, professionalism, enthusiasm, adaptability to different learners, culture awareness, and patience, right? Mostly these are the cases. The common questions: why do you want to teach here? How would you handle a struggling students? What's your teaching style? Are you comfortable with these platforms, the tech skills, right? If you are teaching online. So these are questions. So some mistakes during the interview, right? You want to avoid talking only about yourself, not the students, being vague, instead of giving specific teaching examples, right? Over explaining. I think that's pretty common for a lot of teachers. You want to keep answers structured and concise. That actually your communication skills, right? Uh, Not preparing a short demo lessons. If they ask, sometimes if you don't do demo just because you don't feel comfortable doing that, even sometimes the demo is like a recommended. I would I would expect you to do that, right? I would suggest they can do that, so even if it's just recommended, because that's how they evaluate you, and they're gonna choose people who have demo lessons, other than you if you don't have a demo license. So I have another AI prompt to practice interviews. Like ChatGPT, they have a voice mode. You can actually just speak to ChatGPT, and then this prompt just set a role. Tell ChatGPT, okay, this is what you're gonna do. This is gonna be you're gonna be the interviewer. You're gonna talk to me about this, and then you just feel like you're practicing. You're doing the interview with the interviewer, but not but instead of interviewer is AI to do this the back and forth practice with the ChatGPT, for example. But this is the prompt you can use. I'm gonna share this slide with you so you don't have to take notes or anything. Okay, so that's step 6. I'm gonna go a little bit faster because I know probably not many people are doing the interviews right now. So I'm gonna go a little bit faster here. And step 7, which is the last step, is keep your momentum, right? Don't stop after first application. Progress comes from consistent, not perfection. So a lot of people just send, okay, one application, two applications, that's it. You want to keep your momentum, you want to keep going, right? The job hunt is often a numbers game. You have to apply for quite a few different ones, and then you get an interview, right? And then you get a job. So small daily action compounds. So you don't have to send like 10 resumes or application per day. You can think about, okay, can I do one resume, one connection, one practice interview per day? Then I will do it every day. So that actually gonna help a lot. Then, oh, I'll try to spend like 3-4 hours do a lot, and then I don't do anything. So then you want to keep it more sustainable. It takes time, and it's numbers game. Just keep going, right? Keep your momentum going, and momentum build confidence and resilience. Stay motivated. Check your wins. Wins and the wins are not necessarily just okay. I got a job, right? Every interview in progress is progress, even if it's not an offer yet, right? Build accountability. You want to find someone like people who are looking for jobs together, right? Remind yourself rejection is not failure; it's just a redirection. So I want to the last exercise, I promise, okay, for this session, micro commitment. So now think about, okay, I'm going through the whole process now. I know from step 1 to step 7. Okay, I want you to write down one small action you can take this week already that will keep your momentum going. Join this session, right? Get you started. What's the one thing you can do this week small action can do today, right? For example, I'll just go update my LinkedIn. I'll send one application. I'll schedule a practice interview, or I'll take some AI training, or so put it in the chat. Let's start today, right? This week, some one small action. You don't just think about, oh, I need to find a job. Oh, I need to get myself on this online platform. Oh, I need to get my private students. You need to do something, and don't overcommit, right? Just commit something very small, and that's the good start. Okay, let me read some of the small actions, guys. Okay. Um. Okay. Marketing interview. Complete my TEFL course. Good, good, good. Try using ChatGPT prompt to build strong resumes. Great. Ask AI to help me create a suitable CV. Update my LinkedIn, send an application, practice interview, intro video. Great. Polish my CV, review and update CV with my teaching job in Japan, and write a rough, adaptable cover letter. That's great. Make a demo video. Great, Sarah. Update my LinkedIn, send an application, practice interview, take AI training. That's great. Practice interview, make a demo, revisit what I want. Remember, there's so much word as I can turn into again. Okay, great, great, great. Thanks for sharing that, guys. We'll practice my demo lesson, take the AI course. Okay, great. Practice for interview and then make a demo. That's great. All right, so these are the 7 steps. Okay, 7 steps to land your next TEFL job fast. And we have gone through it. I know we don't have a lot of time. I'm trying to be as detailed as I can, but also as fast as I can to finish all these 7 steps. But having these steps laid out is already can help you reduce your overwhelm. You don't feel like, okay, there's a lot of things I have to do now. So one thing at a time, okay? One thing at a time. So today's AI course will remind you, just because you are from our affiliation, we have the 30% discount. This is you cannot find it anywhere else. Okay, this is only for affiliation, 30% discount to this AI course. Um, if you want to build confidence in using AI, I mentioned a lot of you AI now, and honestly, in all our courses now, there are AI. So AI has been a critical part of our training of our business. If you are not very experienced, or you never used AI, or you're not very confident using AI, you need to catch up, okay? Because it's gonna help you with everything I showed you today, right? All the 7 steps, there are things you can do with the AI. So the other one is 21 challenge. This is for teachers who want to get private adult students. Okay, private adult students. That's what we do, especially if you want to teach business English. As I mentioned, business English is the one pays higher. If you want to do that, you also get 30% discount. This is also from the affiliation where that you can't get anywhere else. Okay. So we don't even share this one publicly. You cannot get that. So, and if you buy any of these 2 courses, or both of them, if you can buy any of the courses before the end of webinar today, I also give you a 15-minute coaching call with me, just to help you because you are action taker. So in this 15-minute coaching call, we can talk about your correct career direction. If you are kind of not sure what you're gonna do, are you gonna find a job? Are you gonna get your own students? What type of job? If you want to get some clarity, you can use the time to do that. Overcome roadblocks that have been holding you back. Receive fast feedback on your CV cover letter. If you want me to take a look at them, I'm happy to do that. Put together immediate next steps for quick results. So what should I do next? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can do this in these 15 minutes. And this is only for people who buy any of the courses before end of the webinar today, okay? So I'm gonna share the link with you guys. If you want to check out these courses, as I said, these links give you 30% discount. You can buy anytime if you can, as long as we have this affiliation, 30%. But if you want to buy now before end of the webinar, you get a 15 minutes coaching call with me. That's $75 value. So for 15 minutes coaching with me, we can talk about these things I mentioned earlier. Okay, so we have 6 minutes left. Okay, I want to see if you guys have any questions. And then I will share the show up bonus with all the slides maybe in a few minutes. I'll do that. I'll just answer some questions first. Okay. So this link, if you want to check out any of the courses, feel free to save the link. And if you want to have this 15 minutes call with me, you can get this 15 minutes call with me if you buy any of these courses, basically. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing now. I'll take a look at the questions. We have 13 questions, okay? I'll try to be fast here. Um, Okay, let's do this one. Sarah, I'm looking for an online job for now. I already have one, but I like a higher wage. I would like to wait to secure a future job in a foreign country to move there and start teaching. For example, in 2 years, I have to take care of my family. Okay, there are all, if you're looking at making more money, right? I mentioned all the options. If you want to move to a different foreign country to do teaching, I know there are still a lot of job openings, foreign countries, and definitely look for that. And that there are quite a few people actually doing this as well to help you find a job overseas. You can look for them online. Sarah, okay. Thanks for the question. I've completed my 120-hour TEFL. I have applied with the company for online position, but it's in review. I have no answers. Yeah, the company is a good place. I mean, if you're applying for Cambly, I would also recommend to look at other platforms as well. You don't have to go with Cambly only. There are many other places probably can get you the quick start. Okay. Emma, can we have best practice CV examples? My concern is my career today is nothing to do with teaching, so how much content do I contract only? So we used to have that, like best practice CV examples, but now we just use AI because I think AI gonna give you the best practices and help you customize your CV even more. So instead of giving you a template example, I give you this AI prompt, okay, AI prompt to help you, Emma. And if you don't know how to use it, I recommend the AI course. Okay, I haven't completed my 1 or 2 hour course, but I have no degree. But I have no degree. What's the best option to get a job? So I would think, I would say complete your certificate. And the many of the online platforms, they don't have a requirement. They don't have a minimum requirement. They don't require you have a degree. They don't require you have any certificate. You can just start with these online platforms. If you go with these academy schools, usually they have a higher requirement. Okay, I will try this online platform first. Okay, get your TEFL course done, then try the platforms. Uh, Jazreel, is the pay according to the qualification? No, I don't think so. I think the pay according to your students' results and your expertise, your experience. Okay. Emma, if you have a lot of real life experience in the niche, can that overcome being a new teacher? Yeah, if you have real life insurance in the niche, we got a lot of clients like that. So Emma, I would recommend the 21 challenge if you never took that before, Emma. Okay. If you want to teach business English, if you have a lot of experience in your niche, you want to get some quick results, instead of figuring out yourself, everything yourself, I would recommend the 21-day challenge. Okay, get 30% discount. I think that works for your case very well, Emma. Emma Sharp. Okay, Jason Curry, I have a TEFL, Celta, level 4, 7 years old. I'm currently doing a free fresher course I taught in Taiwan. I've been in other industry. I wish to teach online, gain some experience there to build up this area, but it looks like very competitive. Yeah, so having a niche is gonna help you already. I know it's a competitive market. Having a niche is the only solution basically to have you stand out and charge a higher rates. Jason, I wouldn't be able to help you so much too much, but I will also recommend in your case, we recommend the 21-day challenge if you've never taken it before. Okay, get 30% discount. If you join before the webinar, you also get 15 minutes. I can use the 15 minutes to talk to you if you find it helpful. Yes, I do think you have a good case here, and I think there's a chance you can make a success if you can find a good niche and focus on that niche and build this career around that, Jason. Okay. CV, how do you adapt your pro CV to fit level teaching? I'm a pro marketing, how to my overwork. Yeah, that's a question I will ask ChatGPT or AI tools to help you brainstorm. Now, there are transferable skills. You have to really understand what are the transferable skills you got from your, let's say, marketing experience now into teaching. So AI gonna help you a lot. If you don't, if you're not familiar with AI, I would recommend the AI course with 30% discount. Okay. So, Robin, where do I find accommodation to move to Spain? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It's kind of out of scope for today. So look for that online or use AI to explore that, okay? Anonymous, I want to ask if you complete TEFL 100 of noise reference. If you completed, no, I said I've never been a teacher before, okay? How to sell yourself with no experience when just starting out? I mean, so first off, you have to build your experience, right? And second of all, you have to expect that you don't charge as much as others at the first, right? And there are students gonna choose you, right? And there are platforms, let's say the online platforms, like it doesn't require experience. You can always get yourself out there. But again, how can you be more, creative in terms of how can you use these transferable skills to justify that? So that's gonna be something gonna help, right? Uh, I think it gets tiring when you don't get a feedback for the companies. I don't know if that's a question. Will it take long to build up clientele on online platform? Yeah, it does take time, especially the beginning. But once you start getting students, it's gonna be quicker. Single parents looking to teach abroad, looking for family or country. Okay. All right, guys, any questions if you put down there? So as I said, if you need any help with the AI, if you want to start your own business, independent teaching business English, adults, I would recommend the 21 challenge. If you need some help with the AI, you do the AI course. You get a link to for 30% discount. That's our affiliation discounts, just because you're from our affiliate. And then if you buy the course before we finish the webinar today, you got 15 minutes call with me, okay? Uh, okay. I'll just skip some of these now questions. Working online, do I take that we would register as self-employed or? Yes, I believe so. If you teach online, that's freelancing. Uh, what are the links for the online platforms? Oh, actually, wait a second, guys. Let me share the slides with you. I forgot about that. Let me share slides with you. So here are the slides for today. On the top, the first link is the slides. The second link is AI course. The third link is the 21 challenge. I just want to put everything in one. Make sure you click on the link for the slides. You can download it. Okay. What are links for the online platforms? If you Google teaching online platforms, right? Teaching English online platforms, you're gonna find a lot there. I have a master in applied linguistics, where best is my degree most useful. So I mean, linguistics, TESOL, that's great in this area, the TEFL. So I would recommend you can do adults, teaching adults. Business English can be great, either on platform with companies or your independent teaching. So I would recommend that, okay, to best leverage your expertise. I want to move to another country, teach with my water best. So moving out of the country, that's out of the scope from today. So I will just Google online or search for people who can help you with that, okay? All right, so that's all the questions. Let me check the notes here very quickly. All right, all good. So any other, I'll stay here for 1 more minute. Any other questions from you guys? Any questions about what we covered today? So have you got your slides? Have you got your slides? Their slides from today. There are all the links on the slides. And also anyone, if you are interested in the AI course or 21 challenge, you get 30% discount. And if you get it before we finish today, you got 15 minutes with us, okay? So Sarah, you just need to click on the link. I just shared it in the chat, the first link, okay? Click on that. It will open the slides on the Google Drive and then you can just download it yourself, okay? All right, great, 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 great. Great. Thank you guys. Yeah, appreciate it. I hope I can see you again in the future. We do a lot of webinars to help teachers. Make sure you join our community, you follow us online, and contact us if you need us. Best luck with your TEFL journey. All right, and I know we're gonna see each other again. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining today. All right, see you next time, guys. Okay, take care. Let me share the link one more time. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.